This is how you become so disciplined that people are going to think you're crazy. If you follow this method step by step, you will have people asking you how you did it. Let's be honest, 90% of people don't follow through with the goals they set for themselves, and maybe you're one of those people. But there is a method you can use that can take you from being someone who doesn't do what they said they were going to do to someone with Batman-level discipline. See, this is the exact method Bruce Wayne used to go from being a lost man still traumatized by his past to someone with so much discipline it makes him almost superhuman. And in this video, I will break it down so that for the next goal you set, you'll actually achieve it. Part 1. The Pain Protocol. Most people think discipline is about rewarding yourself. If I hit the gym for a month, I'll buy new shoes. If I finish this project, I'll binge that new Netflix show. That's kid stuff. Rewards are temporary. They don't last, which is why most people quit. Real discipline doesn't come from chasing rewards. It comes from running away from pain. Think about Batman. The reason he trained, fought, and built himself up wasn't because he promised himself a prize at the end. It was because he couldn't stand the pain of doing nothing after watching his parents die. The pain of staying the same was worse than the pain of training. That's the secret the top 1% know. The brain is way more motivated to avoid pain than to chase pleasure. And if you're smart, you'll use that. So here's step 1. Define your enemy. Stop writing soft goals like I want to get in shape or I want to be more confident. That's wishy-washy. It doesn't light a fire under you. Instead, write down your enemies. Not I want to get in shape, but my enemy is the lazy version of me that's ruining my health. Not I want to start a business, but my enemy is being stuck in a 9-to-5 trading time for money. See the difference? One is a hope. The other's a declaration of war. Now take it further. Write down exactly what happens if you don't beat that enemy. Be real with yourself. In 5 years, what will your life look like if you don't change? Regret? Loneliness? Losing your health? That's your version of crime alley. That's your fuel. From now on, you don't work out to feel good. You work out because staying the same would hurt way more. Part 2. The Automation Protocol. All right, now you've got your fuel, but fuel without an engine goes nowhere. Here's where most people screw up. They try to rely on motivation and willpower. Problem is, motivation fades. Willpower drains. You can't build a skyscraper on quicksand. Batman doesn't wake up and think, should I train today? It's automatic. His whole life is a system. His training, his research, his patrols, none of it's up for debate. That's why he seems superhuman. He took feelings out of the equation, and that's what you need to do. Discipline isn't about trying harder. It's about making a system where you don't need to try at all. So step 2 is to automate your war. Take the enemy you wrote down and build a system around destroying it. Start with one daily habit, and it has to be an action, not an outcome. Not lose 10 pounds, but go to the gym for 30 minutes. Not be rich, but spend 1 hour a day building my business. Now lock it into your calendar as non-negotiable. For 30 days straight, that's as serious as a doctor's appointment. You don't cancel it. You don't move it. You just do it. And here's the trick. Make the bar super low at first. Don't fight your brain. Even if you show up to the gym, do one push-up and leave. You've won because you've trained yourself to show up. That's casting a vote for your new identity. This way, you're not relying on today's emotional, lazy version of you. You're following the plan made by the stronger version of you who already set it up. Part 3. The Feedback Protocol. Now here's where most people stop. They build habits, they grind, they stick with it, but they never check if what they're doing actually works. That's why they plateau. That's why they burn out. Batman doesn't just go out, fight crime, and call it a night. After every mission, he heads back to the Batcave and reviews. What worked? What didn't? How can I improve? That's why he's always one step ahead. He learns faster than his enemies. So step 3 is to make an after-action report. At the end of every week, sit down for 15 minutes and ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do well this week? Where did I fall short and why? What's one adjustment I can make next week to be 1% better? That's it. No beating yourself up, no drama. Just cold, honest analysis. You're the general reviewing the battlefield. If your plan was too ambitious, tweak it. If an obstacle came up, prepare for it next time. This tiny ritual is what separates amateurs from pros. While everyone else is just trying their best, you'll be evolving week after week. So here's the method. The Pain Protocol to fuel yourself with what you refuse to accept. The Automation Protocol to build a system so strong you don't rely on feelings. And lastly, the Feedback Protocol to refine and adapt every week. Discipline isn't about being motivated. It's about having a system. Bruce Wayne wasn't born special. He built himself piece by piece. He used pain as fuel, systems as his engine, and constant analysis to level up. And here's the crazy part. People People will call you insane for doing this. They'll say it's talent or luck, but deep down, you'll know the truth. You just had a better system.